Hi, good morning. Happy Monday. Is it a happy Monday? For me, it's a little debatable. It's Monday. I figure let's vlog, let's chat, let's hang, I would like to get some reading done this week and next week because I think I can. I'm taking a break from work right now because I have vlogged quite a few hours of work this morning. It's not even noon. I'm gonna take a lunch. I'm gonna really take a lunch. I don't usually do that. Actually, I would say a majority of the time I don't actually take a lunch. I think I just sort of keep working. Or I'm driving home, so I don't really take a lunch. But today I'm gonna just kind of walk around my neighborhood. I need to get outside a little bit. I need to touch grass. Actually don't want to touch grass. I just want to like walk by grass. It's kind of what I'm feeling today. Just walk around. I think I might try to start an audiobook. I have no idea what audiobook to start. I have been really in the mood to read like literature, but I have no idea what to read. So I think I might just try to find something on Spotify, the book collection on Spotify, and see what I can find and go from there and just start a walk. I might just try to walk for like 20-30 minutes. It's like 61 degrees in Southern California right now. It's very gloomy. And I think this is the first time ever where I'm like itching for summer. Like I want summer to be here so bad because I'm sort of over. I mean, I like the temperature of like being able to wear hoodies and sweatshirts and leggings all the time, but I miss the sun. I miss the sun. My California heart can't handle no sun. So I need it. Long story short, it's Monday. Let's vlog, let's hang out. I don't really know exactly what I have planned this week. I know it's a chill week. I'm not doing a ton of like back and forth to my guy's house, so that's nice. He's gonna come here. We're gonna do dinner, and I'm gonna work all week. I really need to take a break though for my mental health and go for a walk. And even if the sun is like not even out there, I need some sun. I hope this thing is working. I super forgot that I had these, so I don't think I can adjust anything about it. So we'll just put you there because I don't want to hold it. I think that's really annoying. So we're just gonna let it sit there. I currently am in the process of preparing my pot roast. I don't think I said anything about a pot roast earlier, but I decided I'm craving one. So I went to the store, bought all the things to make it, and just like as I'm preparing in my head to make pot roast, I'm like, wow, this is going to take a while. But I'm using a Dutch oven recipe that I've used before. One time, actually, funnily enough, when I was making it, I thought that it only needed to be in the oven for an hour and a half. Wrong. It needed to be in there for another 2 hours. I was like, this doesn't taste good. Just thinking about that makes me want to hoop. But anyway, so the pot roast is pot roasting. It has another, don't even know, maybe 45 minutes, 50 minutes in there. And then I need to, sorry. I'll move this down a little bit. And then I need to put in the potatoes and the carrots and then kind of like swish it around. and then put it back in the oven for, I think it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how long it takes for the meat to like really get tender and like start to split apart. So probably won't be eating until 8:45, 9. You know what? It's okay. I worked a crazy day today. I'm so stressed out from work and I'm just done. I'm just done. I'm checking out. And I decided today's the first day in a very long time that I decided to actually work in my office. Sometimes I work in my living room at my little table that is like a coffee table, but then it comes up and I just work. But I need some separation of church and state right now. So we're doing that. Also, I on my walk, which I discussed that I was gonna do earlier, I did start listening to an audiobook. It's a book that I have started like a handful of times. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 times, not very many. And I started the audiobook because it's on Spotify. I was like, I'll just start it. And then I have the physical book which I've started annotating. Or that I started annotating in the past, but the book is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I actually, funnily enough, really enjoy this book when I read it. It is obviously a chunker. This is the Barnes and Noble Classics version. I feel like everybody has a edition that they prefer, but I don't mind this one. I think it's okay. The audiobook, I don't know which version it is, but also not bad. The book is 1,110 pages. So this is going to take me a while to finish. Even if I do the audiobook, it says it's like 60 hours or something like that. And I have it on 1.2 speed for audiobook. I had to slow it down just a little bit. But I let me just share a couple of my favorite parts so far. So apparently Tolstoy is similar to Tolkien and um, George Martin, where they give their favorite characters lots of nicknames. So listening to the audiobook kind of helped me decipher the people a little bit more. Because hearing the names over and over and over again helps me a little bit more than just reading them. Because I am not gonna lie, reading this, there's so many people, and it's so hard sometimes to like understand what's going on because there's just so many freaking people. I will say, oh, I just lost that part. Okay, so one of my favorite quotes so far. It's on page 13 of the Barnes and Noble edition. Um, Prince, wait, maybe it's Pierre. Yeah, Pierre says no. As he came up to them, Prince Vasily took Pierre by the arm and addressing Anna Pavlovna, "Get this bear into shape for me," he said. "Here he has been staying with me for a month, and this is the first time I have seen him in society. Nothing is so necessary for a man as the society of clever women." I like that. I think that's funny. I do think that there were I think there's some really interesting descriptive parts just a bit earlier in that same chapter, which is chapter 3. Um Tolstoy's kind of describing this one guy, and he says, of all the wearisome faces, the face of his pretty wife seemed to bore him the most. With a grimace that distorted his handsome face, he turned away from her. Like the commentary of like men is very interesting, I will say. Um, and then there's kind of like all this talk about like the war and Napoleon and all this stuff that's been going on, and that stuff I don't super understand because obviously I did not live in this time, but there is some in the Barnes and Noble Classics. There is a part in here that talks about the kind of like historical background of War and Peace. So I think I'm going to read that before I continue reading the book, just so kind of I understand like what's been going on in the world when this was written, because I do think that that's important, especially for reading a classic like this. So I will say I do like it. I think it's very entertaining, and I think yes, it is translated from I think Russian, but still good to me. So I'm just gonna read a little bit, probably put Abbott Elementary on because I just have been loving that show again lately. I started it from the beginning because I wanted to. So I might read a little bit, put that on, just wait for my timer to go off so that I can add the potatoes and the carrots. I'm gonna eat a couple marshmallows here in a second because that sounds really tasty while I wait for my food and just hang out. It's 8:42 and it's finally done. I'm still hungry. Just got home from work. It's 5 o'clock. I also stopped at the store. I need to unload this stuff because some of it needs to go in the fridge. I got some ice cream cones, vanilla Greek yogurt, non-fat. I just double checked. I got some vanilla bean ice cream. And then this one, I'm excited about this. It's the like chocolate that like hardens on top of the ice cream. And then I got some creamer and some decaf cold brew. So I'm gonna put this all away. I'm fully in bed. I am super ready to go to bed. It is 8:15, maybe 8:20. I'm laying in bed, or not laying, I'm just sitting in bed. I put a YouTube video on and I'm gonna read. I'm finishing Magnolia Parks. We're finishing Magnolia Parks tonight. I don't know how to do this without just doing this. So I've been back on Magnolia Parks. I want to finish the books that I've started last year at within January and February so I can like start anew by like March. That's my goal. So I have like 7 books that I need to finish. And some of them are long. That I've been reading for quite some time. So, we're just gonna do our best, okay? So we're gonna pick up again Magnolia Parks. I might just have to take the microphone off so that I can do this a little more efficiently. Editing Tina here. Apparently the microphone was somehow still on, but whatever. I honestly don't even know what I'm talking about. I think I said something about how I'm on page 400 or around there and just trying to finish the book tonight, and I'm pretty sure I talk about how I feel about it and all those things, and I think the gist of what I can say is the characters are toxic and it was so obnoxious to me to read about these people, but I just wanted to finish it so that I could have another finished book to start the year. And that's it. Bye. I'm on page 448 of Magnolia Parks and I'm so pissed off at these people. Beyond pissed off at these people. So I'm curious to see what I'm gonna think about the ending because I'm enraged. I'm so filled with rage right now for these people. They are frustrating. They are stupid. They are selfish. And they are idiots. We'll report back after I finish. I just finished Magnolia Parks. And I am beyond frustrated with these 2 individuals. They are the worst people on the planet. Am I a little softer on Parks? Yes. But they are the most toxic people on the planet. Tom England deserves the world. And I rated it 2 stars because it genuinely pissed me off. I predicted the end. And I think the writing, I know it was her debut novel, so I'm not like, but there were some grammatical typo things that were problematic for me. For some people, they may not care, but for me, I do care about that. So it's gonna be a 2-star for me. But that is a book that I've been reading since end of summer-ish last year. So I started it on audiobook, took a break because I was so pissed off, and continued to be just absolutely enraged. I think the next book is about Daisy Hates, so I think I might give that one a try, but I genuinely don't know if I'm gonna read another Magnolia Parks because these people piss me off. I might just look up the spoilers. I don't know, maybe I'll revisit it at another time, but I still have, I think, 6 books on my, I guess 5 from starting last year. It's The Second Crescent City, Game of Thrones, Outlander, Mistborn, and The Poppy War. So I have 5 books from last year, and I need to finish those. I think I'm just terrified to finish Outlander, to be perfectly honest with you. But I might start reading that one because I need a break from this nonsense. It is Thursday, and when I started this vlog, I thought it was Monday. It's not. Today is just a day of issues. My phone will not AirDrop to my laptop. I think I need to restart my laptop. I don't know what's going on. Normally it works totally fine with super long videos, and now it won't even do it with like 5-second clips. So I need to figure that out, which is pissing me off. And then today just work is just I'm having a day today, and I'm starting to get the feeling that I think I might be getting a cold. So that's also really annoying, and I'm exhausted. So today's gonna be a tough day, but we're gonna get through it. I have a date tonight with my boyfriend, and I get to see him, which is nice. And I might cry during my lunch. Don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna continue working and catch up later. I am starting to get a little hungry, and of course now we have 4 minutes left of our break. So I could cry all day today, but we're just gonna keep together. And then at lunch I'll cry, maybe go for a walk, clean my apartment a little bit, and maybe read during my lunch. I think that might make me feel better. So just finished up with court, and I'm meeting with my supervisor, so all that is good. I just need some vitamin C. I think I'm getting sick. Like all day yesterday I was convinced it was Tuesday, and then all day today I've been convinced it's Friday, and it's not Friday. So I need to be done with that mindset. I'm just doing some light orange juice for the vitamin C, some pot roast from the other day, and then I'm gonna sit and enjoy my lunch. And then maybe walk outside because it's sunny today. I need some vitamin D for my brain. And I do want to get my nails done, but I also am like on this thing of like just wanting to have plain nails, which is not normal for me. Normally I can't have plain nails, so I might try and just do them later. But I'm hungry. I made a tea earlier, but I was rushing to do it because it was in between hearings. So I boiled my water with my handy dandy instant boiler, and then had a mango and lychee green tea because I felt like I needed to like awaken and have something warm. I also have some decaf English tea, so I think I'm gonna do some of that as well, and maybe add a little bit of honey. Tonight we're going to like a hot pot place, which you literally have like a pot and it's hot, and then they put a broth, and then they give you noodles, veggies, meat, whatever you want. And I usually just ask for broccoli and carrots as my veggies. Cabbage kind of sounds good tonight, so maybe I'll do some cabbage. You put that in there, you pick a noodle, you can do udon, I think you can do like ramen, and then you put your meat in too. It sounds good. I'm excited to have that tonight, but I'm gonna relax for like half an hour, maybe go for a walk, and then get back to working because I do have to do a couple more things for cases that I have tomorrow. I forgot. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Look at War and Peace. It's the Wordsworth Classic Version by Leo Tolstoy. What? Oh my god, the font is so small. is really small. But it was translated by Louise and Almer Maud. This is the translation that people say is the best translation. So even though I have the Barnes & Noble Classic, I wanted this one for the translation. Though that is some small font. That's like smaller than Stephen King font. That's gonna hurt my freaking eyeballs. It has, just saw it. The names of the principal characters and a guide to pronunciation, which is going to be so helpful. But, you know, the font is so small. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited. Do you guys know I'm excited? I'm going to eat now and just put this on the coffee table because I'm so excited. Oh, you got to. Hi. It's Friday night. I have not vlogged in like a day. I think I took a clip of our dinner last night. It was so good. Love shabu, hot pot, whatever you want to call it. So good. I am letting my diffuser go because it's so dry. I have another one over there, so I could hot box, but I think I'm just gonna let this one run for tonight and then we'll go from there. But I think I probably should turn that one off or let it do like 30-second increments. I did just have it on, so it'll just go throughout its end. But anyway, so I got a clip of dinner last night. I'm about to begin for their like book club thing, the Game of Tomes, their book for January through April. I think they're doing one book for every 3 or 4 months this year. I can't remember, but I know that the first book is Moby Dick by Herman Melville. I have the Barnes & Noble Classics version, so I don't know how this one is compared to other editions. The text looks pretty readable, not like my, I almost said anacronym, not like my War and Peace one where the text is so unbelievably small. But I will say reading this one is easier than reading the other edition that I have, which is a Barnes & Noble Classic. So I'm a little nervous about this Barnes & Noble one. But anyway, I'm gonna just read a little bit, get started. I don't know how long the chapters are. I'm a little nervous that this book is gonna be kind of annoying. Wait. Oh, because they're Roman numerals. I was like, how did it go from chapter 1 to chapter 11? Nope, just Roman numerals. So the chapters look pretty short, so I should be able to read like a couple chapters tonight. But I think this book is, let's see, 650 pages with the epilogue. So, big one. This one, 1,000. We're reading some thick ones this year, but we want some quality reads instead of just quantity. So, not that I had quantity last year. Anyway, I'm gonna read a little bit and then go to bed. Have a phone call with my guy and then go to bed. Good morning, it's Saturday. I just put some cereal in these little containers. All right, so now we have Captain Crunch, we have Life, we have Cocoa Pebbles. You may be wondering, why do you have that much cereal? I like cereal. It's one of the things that I'm eating right now that I like, so I'll do it. It makes me so sad that I'm gonna dump this, but we don't need to keep every little thing. I'm trying to learn that, it's hard. I made a little tray of brownies. They are really good. Just gonna put these away, and then I'm gonna make breakfast. I've been thinking nonstop about bell peppers, red onion sauteed with some eggs and making a scramble, so I'm gonna do that. And I have some things I need to do to make this desk a little more functional for me. So I got some things. I got this little thing. I can open it. And it spins around. So we're gonna do that. A little organizer. Some really cute little pink gel pens. I got some pastel highlighters. These are my favorite types of pencils. They're the paper made, like they look like pencils. Got some cute little mechanical pencils because I love stationery. So cute. This is like the little mat thing that goes down on the desk. I don't remember what this is. Oh, this is the monitor stand. So right now I have like a 3 system and I think it just takes up too much unnecessary space. And I got this little strawberry mouse pad. This one. And I still have like a laptop stand that I'm gonna put on top of this so that the laptop still sits a little higher. But okay, so now you've seen everything. So now you're gonna watch me do it, I guess. I use my phone to vlog and I had 2 phone calls while I was recording, and so you're gonna see whatever you could see before I got those 2 phone calls that I didn't even know I was getting. So I finished setting everything up and I'll show you. It's nothing crazy, just a little organizer, my cute little butterfly tissues, some more organizers with my cute little new pens and stuff like that. And I just grabbed some other pens too. These are little blades that I had before, paper clips. I have some stickers in there, Post-its, I'm waiting on some other Post-its too, but these are like the big Post-its. And then just all my work laptop, my personal laptop, the keyboard that goes to this laptop, the keyboard that goes to this laptop, a microphone that I need to charge, the mouse that goes to personal, my phone thing, stapler, what is this thing? Coaster. Oh my gosh. And then my mouse pad, which I'm using to try to help flatten this. But I think that this looks so much cleaner than before. I kind of wish I had it before, but whatever.